My sister-in-law told me to leave if I didn't like her jokes about my husband's salary. So I stood up, took his hand, and walked out of her expensive engagement dinner in front of everyone. My sister-in-law, Brittany, has always been a gold digger in a designer suit, thinking that because she married a corporate lawyer, she's royalty. And she spent the last 4 years treating my husband like he's the help. My husband is a high school teacher. He's the kindest man I've ever known. But to Brittany, he's just the guy who can't afford a Rolex. Last night was her big engagement party at a 5-star steakhouse downtown, and we were barely 10 minutes into the appetizers when she started. She looked at my husband's Sears brand button-down and asked, "Oh, is that vintage, or did you just forget it was a formal event?" I squeezed his hand under the table, but he just smiled. He's too polite to cause a scene. Then she started bragging about her new fiancé's bonus and looked straight at us, saying, "It must be so relaxing not to have any real financial responsibilities. I wish I could just play with chalk all day and not worry about the mortgage." The whole table went quiet. Even her fiancé looked embarrassed. I told her to knock it off, but she just rolled her eyes and said, "God, you're so sensitive. It's just a joke. If you're going to be a buzzkill and don't want to be here, then just leave." She expected me to sit there, blush, and apologize like I always do just to keep the peace. But I was done. I stood up, looked her right in the eye, and said, "You're right, Brittany. I don't want to be here. And neither does the man who's 10 times the person you'll ever be." I grabbed our coats, took my husband's hand, and we walked out before the main course even hit the table. She's been blowing up my phone calling me dramatic and saying I ruined her special night. But honestly, watching her face drop in front of all her high society friends was the best dessert I've ever had.